Alright, welcome back to Hotdoggeria. Best game ever, right? Alright, well, a confirmed sequel. Alright then, well, let me see if the thing's working. Is it? Okay, good. It is. Alright then, well, decorate the lobby. Oh, cool, I forgot you could do this. Here you go, have a peanut barrel, I guess. I don't know. Have a bat fence. Have it there, I guess. The bat fence. Doggeria table. God damn it. And then there's also the posters, which we don't have any of. The flooring. Oh, wow, really? Fine. There's nothing new here. View parade. I don't need to do that. There's nothing here. Oh, it's payday immediately. All I did was walk into work and the boss was like, here, have 140. Professor Fitz. Okay, cool. We have a mad scientist. Hyper green. Okay, is that lean? Probably. I saw this scientist guy. Like, if you can see, I think his name is Cletus in the bottom left. The scientist guy was there in like episode 2 or whatever. I noticed when I was watching it back. Anyway, hello there. Professor Fitz is actually Professor Frank in disguise. Okay, anyway. Right then, well, I have a bunch. I still have like a billion of these like notes and stuff for stuff I was going to say. And once again, we are actually alone again because reasons. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like read all these laws and stuff that I have, because most of them, I think most of them are laws, to be honest. That's pretty much what this series has become. It's like the Papa series is where you want to go when you hear silly laws, except for some episodes where there aren't any. I'm lying, by the way, don't think it's the best for that. Anyway, so just keep in mind that these were obtained from the internet, so how true they are is unknown, but I guarantee some of them probably aren't true at all, but it's just kind of funny to think of. So, apparently, in California, hang on a second, let me just give them the lean. In California, if you're doing a frog jumping contest, it's illegal to eat any of the frogs. Okay, first of all, why would you eat the frogs? Second of all, what? Like a frog jumping contest? And it also says if they are, but it doesn't say anything. So if they are what? Okay, I forgot to put the cheat on. Well done, me. Let me quickly turn the... No, the volume does not need turning up. It just sounds quiet. Fair enough. Maybe the game is not as loud as I remember it being. Yeah, it says if they are, but I think it says are. I don't know. I can't read my own writing. It's like when I go back to year 2. Like I look through... Well, not go back to year 2, you know what I mean. Look through my books from year 2 and I can't read my writing. It's awful. Anyway, up next. Okay, so... okay, so you know how there's YouTubers who are like, you know, please click the like button and something. This is an idea I had the other day. It's like, imagine a YouTuber who hates themselves, right? And they're like, please click the dislike button down below. It's greatly appreciated. Would it be? I would actually be really funny if somebody on April Fool's said that. So it'd be kind of silly, but it'd also be kind of funny too. They're just like, please click the dislike button down below. I appreciate it, guys. I mean, can you imagine how funny that'd be? It's probably somebody who's like made that joke before, I'd imagine. Because I definitely feel like somebody would have made it, but whatever. Okay, anyway. Some of them are sticky notes and some of them are not, so it's kind of awkward. Alright, anyway, okay, so apparently in Wilbur, Washington, it's illegal to ride an ugly horse. Okay, first of all, that's not very nice. Like, he's just gonna like... looks to shame the horse, is that a thing? Probably not. It probably is, though. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm not an expert on this kind of thing. I'm not an expert on ugly horses, but you know, I mean, really, what makes a horse ugly? Like, how would you determine this? I don't know. Like, why would it be illegal to ride a horse? Like, first of all, like, if whether a horse is ugly or not is really determined on what you think, to be honest. Like, what? Is it like determined by the current leader which horse is ugly? I don't know. It's probably rarely enforced, if ever. Let's be honest. And here's a fake law that I made. I don't know when I made this. It was probably a long time ago. It's illegal to imitate the Five Nights at Freddy's scream. It sounds like something that would be like banned at the school I went to, because back then it was still popular and stuff. But anyway, best hot dog ever. You guys like your raw hot dogs, right? Surely you do. Okay, then anyway. That's the character from Burglary, I believe. The female player character. Okay, let's see. Okay, so apparently in Arizona, it's illegal to refuse a person a glass of water. Okay. I mean, I don't know why you would, I guess. Was like, hey, can I have a glass of water? No. I'm going to have to call the police on you now. It's like, what the... Okay, fair enough. Anyway, why is this a thing? In South Dakota, it's illegal to fall asleep in a cheese factory. What? The only way that would ever happen is if you worked at a cheese factory. Like, why would it be illegal? And second of all, it's probably not even true, like I said, but like, it's still... I'm sure one day somebody will come along and tell me which laws are real and which ones aren't, but like, legal to fall asleep in a cheese factory? Can you imagine like the headline for that? Like, can you imagine the cheesy headlines from the newspapers? It's like, man arrested after falling asleep in cheese factory. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it was Homer Simpson, I don't know. Either way, next up, let's just quickly pick it up. It's kind of awkward and difficult to play while I'm picking everything up, but there you go. What is this? Wow, this is a really, really messy piece of paper. It's got like a bunch of stuff scribbled out. Offense. Oh yeah. So wait a second. Is this okay? Right. Anyway, so there was a So at my first secondary school, I managed to I found this area, and in this area, there was some graffiti on the windowsill. And I'm not going to fully repeat what it said, but however, I will give you a brief idea. F this school. I don't know why it said that, but it did. Anyway, there was also at one point where somebody was throwing pencils at the teacher. That was the thing. Like, I don't know if the teacher realised. It was art class, right? And there was this guy on my table, and he was not very happy. I don't know why he was so mad. Like, I don't think the teacher even did anything to him. He was just kind of triggered. And he saw the teacher. Like, the teacher dropped something and bent over to pick it up, so he threw a pencil at her and guess where it hit her? And she was like, "Oh, who did that?" And of course he was acting all innocent and stuff, and well, then again everybody was. Because let's be honest, if you didn't act innocent, you were the one who was blamed for it, even if you did nothing wrong. I mean, come on, you all know it's true. It always happened, but yeah. And like throughout the lesson, he kept throwing the pencils when she wasn't looking. Kind of reminds me of how everybody used to well, not really everybody, but like the friend I used to refer to as traitor back in Hotdoggeria. This guy, what he would do, like he got a few people into doing it as well, because like basically our entire table was rebels. Like he got the ruler right, and I know a lot of people are saying like what they do is they usually balance a pencil on the ruler or whatever it was that people used to do all the time. No, not at my school. Like at the school I went to, we had some interesting ideas, let's say, because basically what happened was this guy, he would kind of balance half of it onto the table and half of it not on the table. He would put a pencil or a pen or something similar on the edge of the ruler, and he would like smack the ruler, and it's kind of launched the whatever was on the end of the ruler to the other side of the classroom, or at least a fair distance. And the teacher was not a fan of this talent, so he got a lot of disappointment slips, or as the edgy kids called them, dissos, because you know. But yeah, that was the thing. I still don't know why disappointment slips were like the worst form of punishment you could get at the school. It's a piece of paper, and it says, "I am disappointed at you." Well, disappointed in you even. Nice grammar there. But yeah, it said, "I'm disappointed in you," and it had like a bunch of boxes that the teacher could tick, like disruptive behaviour and being too loud, you know, stuff like that. Just the usual things you'd expect somebody to get sent out for. So that was interesting. That was definitely a thing. But anyway, next up, there's it was the same fence, this one, but it was not the same. Okay, so there was the fence at my primary school was let's just say it was a target for a lot of graffiti. We'll go there. And there was there's a lot of stuff like, you know, putting people down, like this person is this and this person, like this person's gay, or this person is whatever the old insults were, like they have the lurgy or whatever it was. But anyway, one of them just I don't know why, but one of them, they literally, all they did, it wasn't even putting somebody down, all it said was just somebody decided it was a good idea to write "suck my balls" on the fence and instead of an S, it was a Z, because edgy. It's like, what kind of point is this going to get across? Like, first of all, who's going to go over to the far end of the field, and then who reads that? It makes me wonder if the teachers even knew. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of the time where I'll continue calling him traitor. He actually there was like this book in the class, and it was like it had a page about sexual education, and he would just like put it on that page, and he would like stick it in between the bars of the window, and then everybody would see it when they're walking past. On the same fence, I remember it said something about somebody being a Jippo. It's like, I don't know why, but it's like, I don't know, it just reminds me of that time where, like, at school, where there was this girl in my year who got bullied by literally everybody in the school, because they kept calling her Scruffy and stuff. I don't know why. Anyway, skip. Like, there was literally nothing wrong with her at all. They just bullied her because they felt like it. So, let's see. Okay, so let's see what this is. Okay, so it says most chill and mysterious person at college. Okay, I'm not sure what that's all about. I don't remember anybody like that. It's like, you got to remember, most of these were written like 7 months ago, so obviously I'm not going to remember. Sauerkraut. Is that how it's pronounced? Sauerkraut or sauerkraut? I don't think it's sauerkraut. Wait, the guy in the bottom left looks like the, he kind of looks like the guy of Gravity Falls. Kind of. I don't remember how they look. I haven't seen Gravity Falls in ages. But he looks like one of the cops. Okay then, so the sauerkraut is basically just the, it looks like the, what was it? Was it lettuce on the other game or whatever? But it's just like recolored. It kind of reminds me of those things you can get. What was it? What is it? Like, you know those, like, onion things that are not actually onions? I don't know. We used to have them all the time. It kind of reminds me of those. Like, kind of fried onions, but not quite. Kind of reminds me of those. I forgot. I forgot to. No popcorn for you, mate. I forgot to put it on the thing. Yeah, so it says most chill and mysterious person at college. I don't know what that's all about. Like, I was kind of chill. I didn't really do anything. Maybe there was, like, a mysterious person at college I forgot about. Or was like this guy wandering around, like, dressed as the Undertaker or something. That would be pretty cool to be the most chill and mysterious person at college. Like, nobody knows who you are. You just, like, wander around and just appear everywhere. Kind of like my teacher at my first school ever, where, like, everywhere you look, she just happened to be right behind you. Creepy. Anyway, about college, by the way, there was a mistake on the stairs. It was a grammar mistake. Well, it wasn't a grammar mistake. It was a misspelling of the word grammar. However, I'm not sure if it's spelled differently in this country, though, or not. Because it said, most of the time, I've seen grammar spelled Grammar, but this one was with an E. So I'm not really sure if it's correct or not. But I don't know, because, like I said, I've only seen grammar ever spelt with the A's, so instead of the E at the end, so it could be correct. This is the UK, by the way. So, you know, here in England, I don't know if it's spelled like that. I just don't know, because, you know, it's like how I see some things spelled differently because I've only seen them, like, written by people on the internet. So, you know, most of those people are not in this country, so. Anyway, yeah, that was the thing. But still, I don't understand the most chill and mysterious person at college thing. I don't get that. Let's see, what does it say at the back? Okay, that's not. Okay, that's irrelevant. Okay, fine. That was just like, it seems to me that I've written some of these notes on, like, pieces of paper I've used previously to remind myself of something. To, like, what game I'm going to play tonight or whatever. I don't know, I guess that was the thing I did. Okay, then, well, we're going to put that there, and we're going to just put a bunch of here while I talk about it. Okay, so, right, here's a funny story. So, you know those self-checkout things, when you go to, like, the shops, so you've probably seen them around a few times. Well, they're unbelievably dodgy, right? And, I don't remember which shop it was, but, like, it was, like, this was very shortly before, this was, like, really shortly before, well, more should say shortly after they put them in. And it wasn't working for anybody. And, like, a bunch of people, they got it through in the first try, but unfortunately, the one my dad got was not very, it wasn't the most stable one. I think it might have been broken, because it wasn't working properly. He had to use another one. But, like, he wasn't very happy with it. Because the best part was, like, the thing was, like, put your shopping in the area, and every time you did, it wouldn't work. Like, you would put the shopping there, and it was like, no shopping detected. It's like, what the hell is this? What is this trash? So like, so like all you hear is just like, get ready for a big hammer. Honestly, I feel like that's what most people would do. Like they just grab a hammer and smash it to pieces because those things don't work. They do now, kind of. they're still a bit. Ugh. I mean, you'll probably know if you've used them before. They're not really all that stable in some places. Some places they've got them all sorted out. So, this isn't written down yet, but it happened to me recently. Don't you think it's really weird when you see people you used to know in public? Like, it's really awkward. I don't know why. I don't know if it was somebody I used to know, if it was just like a lookalike or whatever, but I swear it was. It's like, it's really weird, because it's like, I haven't been to school since the year 2015, so it's been about 3 years by now. Well, not 3 yet, so it'll be 3 like come like June, July time or whatever. But like, really? It's so weird when you see somebody you used to know. It's like, what the hell are you doing here? I thought I was never going to see you in ever. But yeah, that's the thing apparently. So you gotta admit it's pretty awkward. So I don't think this is an actual official law because it doesn't say anywhere like in this state or in this country or whatever. So I'm just gonna imagine it's a law I made up or something. It's illegal to drive a Prius down a specific street after 6 p.m. on Tuesdays. Yes, it's like a specific street as well. So it's like, say for example, you've got like, I know, Oak Street and Taylor Street and I don't know, like Cheese Street or whatever. It's like it's illegal to take it down Cheese Street after 6 p.m. on Tuesdays. Specifically after 6, specifically on Tuesdays, specifically that street. Any other street's fine. It would have been even funnier if it was specifically a red one. I've seen a few Priuses and most of them are red. It's funny because there's a YouTuber I watch who doesn't like them at all, and he always like makes a joke about destroying them. And ever since I started watching that guy, I've seen them around a lot more. It's probably because I was never really paying attention to the make of the car. That's probably why. I like how the popcorn from the first customer is still there. I haven't given it to anyone. I'm just gonna like pretend it's burned or whatever, and just give them burned stuff. Oh, it's Jojo, the food critic, just behind this guy. I'm pretty sure this is one of the creators of the game, right? Or am I thinking of somebody else? I'm thinking of somebody else. Like I was just playing a DS. Like, where'd you get that from? What is he playing anyway? Mario Party? Maybe. There is a Mario Party game for 3DS. It's the what is it? Okay, I forgot what it's called. It's like Top 100, isn't it? There we go. What is he playing? It looks like a platformer. I don't know. It looks like Super Meat Boy meets Mario or something. Anyway, let's just quickly. All you're getting is like 4 tomatoes there. Enjoy. There you go. The food critic gets a raw hot dog with four tomatoes, and he loves it. Okay, I like how he's also got the catching glove thing on. Okay, that guy's on his phone. It looks like he's scrolling through those Windows 10, like, well, more, not Windows 10, more like Windows 8 things. Like, you know when you know the start menu on Windows 10, Windows 8 even? Yeah, kind of looks like that. I think Windows 10 has it anyway though, so it doesn't really matter which one I say. Anyway, and I'm pretty sure that if they hadn't have skipped Windows 9, it would have had that too. Why did they skip 9? It's like, for some reason, 9 is like a cursed number or something. It's like we went straight from Windows 8 to 10, and we went straight from the iPhone 8 to the iPhone N10, I'm pretty sure, the iPhone X, whatever they call it. I don't know why they did that. It's like, what's the problem with the number 9? Is it because 789? Maybe. That's why 9 was unavailable for comment, because it was eaten. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second, I think I found out. So, right, this is going to sound like really conspiracy theorist, but like, they skipped 9, right? So they skipped 9. Apparently, a lot of people, when they start watching Doctor Who, they start from the 10th Doctor and they skip 9. Is it true that the Apple and Microsoft don't like the 9th Doctor? It's a conspiracy. Illuminati, stay right where you are. Dad, why is the FBI here? Anyway, Thirst Quencher. Sorry, this video has been removed. It is unavailable due to a copyright claim from the FBI. Okay, anyway. So, oh god's sake, I didn't want to play a home run. Okay. Damn it! There's something really weird about seeing my character here. Foul ball. Didn't mean to play this. Yeah! Home run, there we go. Best game ever. Okay, anyway, I unlocked a hat for the Buffaloes? What, you mean like the actual team or what? I feel like these hats are only available by playing these. I don't know, either way. Continue. So, this guy that I always refer to as Traitor, right, he got a disappointment slip. that I mentioned earlier on the video, if you remember those. So he got one, and then we heard ripping, like the sound of paper tearing. He was literally ripping up the disappointment slip as soon as the teacher gave it to him. So the teacher decided to give him another one, and you guessed it, he ripped it. Dun dun dun. So so basically it was like a never-ending cycle for like 5 minutes of just giving you disappointment slips and ripping them up. I'm pretty sure at one point he actually like ripped it up and threw all the shreds into the air, like you know how they do on cartoons when they're ripping up like people's contracts and stuff, kind of like that. I don't know why the teacher kept trying. Very resilient teacher, I'll give them that. Oh, it's Robbie. He's here again. He was rejected from the latest Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and now he's trying to make his own called Caribbean of the Pirates. Yeah. Sounds like a really bad bootleg. Maybe it is. Maybe he's planning to like bootleg Pirates of the Caribbean or something. Anyway, there we go. Demonetized. Okay, anyway. I mean, I don't get monetized anyway. I just kind of wanted to make that joke. Alright, anyway. So, Iowa. I can't believe it's not a misdemeanor, okay? Anyone who tries to pass off... Let me see what this says. Let me just... Okay, alright, that's why I made the joke. Anyone who tries to pass off margarine as butter can get 30 days of jail and a $625 fine. What the hell? Like, anybody who tries to pass off margarine as butter, I can't believe it's a misdemeanor. I don't know if I made that joke, but I may have slightly copied it from the internet. Maybe. I don't remember though. But knowing me, I probably did. Anyway, let's see what this says. Utah. What does that say? Okay, no missiles in bus terminals. Oh, okay, I guess. Why does this guy look like Guy Fieri? He's the, I think he's the male character for Papa's Burgeria. Okay, anyway, it says like, no missiles in bus terminals. First of all, why would somebody be carrying a missile around with them, let alone putting it on the bus? Like, let's be honest. Walnuts in a place called Walnuts in California, apparently. It's illegal to wear a mask or disguise without a permit from the sheriff. Really? You need a permit from the sheriff to wear a mask or disguise? Or just like some kid goes trick-or-treating and gets arrested because they don't have a permit. That's really weird. I don't know why that's a thing. It's probably, like I said, it's probably not true, but there you go. Okay, then you can have, like, barely anything on your hot dog and you'll come to like it. Although you actually made my entire group laugh once. Because, like, at college, I never really spoke to anybody in class. Because after school, I decided it was probably best never to communicate with anybody. Because I just kind of didn't trust anybody. So, yeah, I got put in a group. And, I was mainly silent for the entire lesson, like the entire thing, but like they said, what if we forced? I think it was like a story, not really a story, but like an idea of getting people to buy houses. And I said, what if they forced somebody to live there? And I just piped up with, "You're going to live here and you're going to like it," and they found it extremely funny for whatever reason. I didn't think it was that funny, but they did apparently. Okay, so in Arizona, apparently fake cocaine is illegal. First of all, real cocaine is illegal, and. It's like, first of all, it doesn't really matter. I mean, both fake and real cocaine is illegal either way, so it doesn't really make much difference. Anyway, next up is, let me just quickly grab this. Okay, I'm pretty sure I made like a joke about Romeo and Juliet at one point, but I don't remember what it was. So anyway, it's illegal to It's illegal to eat mince pies on Christmas Day in the UK. Really? But it's never really enforced. Okay, I can understand why, but like, are you serious? I have never heard that. It's illegal to eat mince pies on Christmas Day. There's a reason it's never enforced, because basically everybody does it. It's probably not even a law anymore. It's probably been repealed years ago. It's still really stupid to hear about this kind of thing though, isn't it? Oh well, whatever. Okay, anyway, next up, in Alaska, let's see, flaming, okay, what does that say? Flaming what? Oh, flamingo. Flamingo owners are prohibited from bringing it into the barbers. What? Why would you have a pet flamingo? Why would you take it to the barbers? Pet flamingo. Nobody's gonna touch my damn pet flamingo. Oh god, that's an old video. Anyway, yeah, that's the thing apparently. First of all, I don't know why I would be taking your flamingo into the barbers. It's like, listen, can my flamingo get a short back and sides? It's like, put a pink wig on the flamingo or something. Okay, next up, another one that has like a bunch of scribbles on it. Oh, that's like a bunch of Pokemon stuff. Trying to find Board game. Oh, here we go. This is an interesting story, right? So for some reason, so we had to like look up board games once in DT at school, and I'm not quite sure why. I didn't really remember the reason for it. But anyway, we had to somehow find them without using the keyword games, because if you searched anything that had the word games in it, it was immediately blocked. Like, this page is filtered and you wouldn't be able to go in it. So yeah, we had to somehow search it up without looking up games. And what was the first thing I searched up? Board games. Well done. It's like, I don't know why they just decided that was a good idea. Kind of reminds me, it was the exact same room that we all just back before it got blocked. There was this website called www.20b.org, and when you went on it, it was a Rickroll, and it was like when you. Okay, that looks really, really weird. Look at that. Like, the source has gone over the other source. But yeah, it's like, it was like this website where there would be like, it would have the video of the song and a bunch of like Rick Astley heads would be floating around. And when you tried to, like, it would spend about maybe 10-20 seconds floating around the computer screen. Like going to the left, right, bottom left, bottom right, and repeat the cycle a few times, and it would stop in one place. And then to close it, you would click the X, obviously. But before it closed, you would have to click a bunch of different other pop-ups which came up with all the lyrics and sentences. However, we eventually realised you could just hold the enter button, it would disappear and stuff. But yeah, so basically what we used to do was we would end up running around the classroom rickrolling each other. Or to the teacher got really mad telling us how to stop it, and eventually got it blocked. I remember the guy sat next to me fell for it twice. I was like, hey, let me show you this. And it was a Rickroll. And then like I did it again, and he was like, no, wait, you've already shown me this. I don't know why he fell for it twice, but he did. But then again, this was the one that everybody Rickrolled. So it's like, I remember I was like, hey, Rickroll Ashley next. And I was like, ran back to my computer. Yeah, the teacher got really mad and banned it. You got it blocked. It's like probably the first teacher that snapped. Kind of reminds me of that Mr. Player guy who mysteriously disappeared. So, anyway, oh, he actually says it in the back. You get Rickrolled. I can't believe you've done this. So anyway, so what is it? Okay, running around Rickrolling people. Okay, wow, what a coincidence that I told that story. It just happened to be on the back of this piece of paper. I've been recording for 27 minutes. Sweet. I might do another one after this, though. Maybe. Or maybe I'll do another video of Pokemon, because I haven't recorded it in like a million years. I know which game I want to do next, but yeah, I can't really do that until I've finished, so... I kind of don't want to continue though. I'm kind of bored of that already. The Blaze Black playthrough, so I might just like kill it off a bit. I don't know. Like that's actually one of the main reasons I actually took a break, because I was getting bored of the game. But yeah, I don't know. It's like all the Team Plasma stuff gets boring after a while. Anyway, here you go. I'm gonna give him all the lean, and you can have a large popcorn. I don't care that you asked for medium. It'd be even more annoying if I gave him small, wouldn't it? You can hold the boost button to speed things up, apparently. I'm not really sure how that works. Physics, I guess. You can have your lean. Anyway, so that's going to be it for now. So 30 orders with ketchup. Wow, really? 30 orders already? Sweet. Hard shells. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. Actually, I don't have that many things left. Okay, so I'm going to do another video after this. Okay, now I'm a sauerkraut. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Okay then, well, next, continue. I have 48 tickets. Cool shot. Want to play? Not really, but we'll have a look. Hit 10 bad... Oh, for God's sake. It's like those arcade machine things, isn't it? Is that a bad guy? I don't know. I'd imagine so. Yeah, they're all bad guys. Splatoon! Okay. Coconut's poster. Oh, you are now... okay. I have like 47 attempts at playing all these. Hit 11, that is. I'm guessing I have limited ammo, considering there's 13 of them. But you only need to hit 11. Okay, I hit all of them, sweet. SM Freezeria table. I don't know why, but this is kind of fun. Let's hit 10 baddies. Okay, we've immediately gone down. Bam. Is that the bananas in pajamas? Must be. It seriously looks like them. I remember the original version. Okay, I hit 10 out of 11 of them. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I remember the original version. It's all like CGI now, isn't it? Right, there we go. Skip. Skippity Skipperson. Alright then, let's put the Freezeria table here. Okay, and posters, we'll put the coconuts poster here. Because apparently we're like decorating the place after, I don't know. Either way, new shirt, we've got a coconut shirt. That actually looks really cool, it's like a full outfit or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to stop that and I'm going to start again in a second.